Hi guys and welcome to my latest video. Now to take a little bit of rest from reviewing decks, I have a in-ear model today here. And I'll quickly check the name because I keep forgetting all the letters. It's NF Audio NM2 Plus. And I don't do unboxing and stuff, but in this case I just wanted to show you because the box looks really cool. It's made cool. It has magnetic lid, or however you call it, and it looks really cool inside. Earphones were here and you have a bunch of different ear tip sizes in this circle inside, and yeah, that would be it about the box. When it comes to earphones themselves, they're made of aluminium, and in my opinion, it looks really nice and really stylish in person. It's some sort of matte finish. It's not glossy, it's not brushed, but wow, they definitely look the part. I'll give you that. When it comes to cable, it's a twisted cable. I think this is silver-plated copper or something like that. It looks very nice. And it's not too tangly, because this twisted part, it's twisted firmly and it's not all loosey-goosey and easy to tangle, except these parts. Like when it divides to go left and right, these are tangly, definitely. As you can see, it's a typical ear hook design. And some people like that, some don't. Personally, what I didn't like with this one is that it's pre-shaped, and as you can see, it's pre-shaped pretty aggressively. So in my case, I do have like bigger ears than average, I think, and that means that when I put it in my ear, it has a tendency to move up and to actually pull out of my ear, and I don't like that, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, you might not notice that currently, but there's ever slight tendency for this cable to curl, and that means to actually pull out earphone from my ear. But yeah, once I actually secure good fit, everything stays in place. These are not the smallest in-ears on the market that you'll find, but they're not the chunkiest either. If you ever used this shape and this form and you found it okay, these will probably be too. Okay, so yeah, one last thing regarding technicalities is that it looks like this is a dynamic driver inside. And that's very interesting. Yeah, double cavity dynamic driver, whatever that is. It's interesting because it's very trendy to use 3, 5, 6, 12 balanced armature drivers, but yeah, they've decided for dynamic one. So enough with that, let's talk about how they really sound. Now, I've done most of my testing with this small Earman Sparrow. It's a portable DAC. Now, I reviewed this some time ago, you can find the review, but I kept using it because I find it more practical than Dragonflies. This actually fits easier in my pocket than Dragonfly with its bigger adapter and slightly longer. So how about the sound, finally? Yeah, my first impression is that these sound dynamic, energetic, there's a lot of clarity, but maybe it leans just slightly towards analytical, especially in higher registers. But the sheer drive and energy and punchiness coming from them never actually makes them sound thin or analytical to my ears. And I'll try to explain this quickly. Now, when it comes to bass, it's really strong. It has enough of bass, just the right amount in my opinion. But the very good thing is that it's not bloated, it's not overwhelming, it's just very energetic, very fast, but it has really good kick, really good slam, you know. And that's first great thing. Mid-range part, there is a slight recession of some lower mid-range. That's really really usual for in-ears. but it's not by too much. So everything like instruments and vocals, they do not sound as full-bodied as they could, but they're also not overly thin or annoyingly bright. Now, that other part, when we are not talking about fullness, mid-range is really great. It's present, it's rich with details and with textures. Transients are quick, snappy, there's a lot of details there. And all in all, it's really fast sound, it's really exciting sounding earphone. And the highest frequencies, again, very similar thing. High resolution, a lot of details, very snappy, quick. Not too bright, in my opinion. I think it's just the right amount. I would call them open and well extended. And when you put all of that together, as a whole, it's just a very, very engaging sound. The one that I start testing the earphone, but I actually finish by listening many songs and just enjoying their snappiness, their rhythm, their energy. But yeah, I thought to myself, yeah, the best thing to do to actually assess their qualities is to compare them to similar in-ears that you already liked or didn't like for some reason. So I started with Cat Ear Mia. These retail for $100. These are $169, by the way. More expensive. So yeah, it was no competition really. I liked Mia, but they have really smooth character. They have well balanced tonality. But NM2 Plus, it's just so much more alive. It kicks harder. There's more energy. It layers much better. There's a really good, yeah, I forgot to mention that. There's really good layering going on here. Everything is like really well separated. Now, these are not bad in that area either. They're actually very good. But in comparison to NM2 Plus, oh my god, I will never remember these. It just feels like everything just shrank and melted a little bit together. And that I mean that in size, but also in terms of dynamics. Everything has smaller scale of dynamics. These are pulsating with energy. And when you feel that everything is spacier, wider, and even have more pulsating energy, it's really addictive listen, And then I realized, like, yeah, these comparisons with more affordable in-ears will not do. So I pulled my favorite for some time now, CTM, CE320. I reviewed these recently. They're $250 and I really like them. They have slightly bassy, warm type of sound, but it's not overcooked. It's not overdone. I described these like going home for Christmas and eating apple pie with cinnamon. It's that feeling, it's that sensation. And for that reason, I kept them for myself because I really enjoyed their sound signature. I'll put the link below so you can see the whole review if you wish. Yeah, this was a little bit closer competition, tough fight, because these definitely have fuller body. And when it comes to, for example, vocals, I think they have probably truer timbre, because I feel more vocal chestiness, I feel more of the fullness behind the tone. But when it actually comes to sheer energy, detailing, and just dynamics, and that slam, that kick, these are actually better. And layering is very good on both, but again, I think these do it slightly better. And wow, at that moment I realized these are something. These are not just your typical very good in-ears for the price, but these are great. And yeah, for example, I also compared them to Kinera Freya, that I also liked, and I just found these better in almost every aspect. Just more lively, more exciting, better layering, better focus and control of the bass notes, stronger kick, cleaner transients. It's just more successful in-ear, in my opinion. For this amount of money, I've yet have to hear anything as good. I actually have to hear anything as good for higher amount of money, because as you can see, these and Freya are not exactly as good, in my opinion at least. And if there's anything that I can complain about these, it's that I would wish for a little bit fuller tone timbre, for a little bit richer mid-range. That part that creates chestiness and tone body to be a little bit fuller. But yeah, man, at this price point and with this insane set of qualities, engaging, really driving sound, I think this is just a really, really small thing. And it's just everything they do great is overwhelming compared to this one thing that I wish would be a little bit better. So from now on, until I stumble upon anything better, these will be my favorite ones that I will be probably using myself, and also the ones to beat. So yeah, tough competition for future in-ears, I guess. So that would be all for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, you know the drill. Click like, subscribe, share it with your friends. It would help the channel tremendously. So thank you again, and see you next time.